Sometimes we get our hearts broken and we find it difficult to move on. To move on from that relationship that we thought would be a forever after. Today I'll be giving you tips on how to get over a heartbreak. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Hello fellow Inspirers, welcome to Inspira Central. My name is Monica and I'm the Chief Inspirer herself. It is so good to have you here. Today I'll be giving you tips on how to get over a heartbreak. Sometimes we get our hearts broken and we find it difficult to move on. To move on from that relationship that we thought would be a forever after. While it may be difficult, it is not impossible to move on and heal from that heartbreak. Today I'm going to give you tips on how to get over a heartbreak. Tip number 1 is don't revenge. I know that one is like asking you to do the impossible. I know in the heat of the moment you want to have your pound of flesh, you're so pissed, you're so upset, and you want to give it to them. You want to make them feel as much pain as they have caused you. But I'm telling you to pause. Wait a minute. Wait 5 minutes. Wait 10 minutes. Don't be in a haste to revenge. Just calm down. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Calm down, relax. Don't take revenge. Don't do anything that you're not going to be proud of when you look back at the situation in a few years' time. Don't do something that will make you look like a mean person. Just let it go. Don't do anything. Never take rash decisions. Never act rashly without thinking. Never do something that you're going to live to regret. Just pause. Pause. Don't do anything. I know you may feel it's very tempting. Oh, the pressure is on. Oh, you have to do something. But I'm telling you that when you have piped low, when you have cooled down, when you're not as upset as you are at the moment, you'll be glad that you did not do anything foolish. You'll be happy that you did not do something rash. Because then you'll be like, okay, I didn't hurt anybody. Okay, I didn't take my pound of flesh. Okay, I did not do something I will regret. So this is not the time to take the revenge. This is not the time to do anything. In fact, there is no time to take revenge. So don't take revenge. Just walk away. Just go away from that place. Just go away from that person. And then tip number 2 is cry. If you want to cry, it's okay to cry. I know you may feel, but I'm a big girl, but I'm a big guy, but I'm tough. I know. But I also know that your heart is hurting. I also know that you're in pain. I also know that your feelings have been hurt. And that is why I say, cry if you want to. It is okay to cry. It is okay to be vulnerable. It is okay to let it all out with tears. It is okay. Find a private place and cry. If you have friends, trustworthy friends, family, people you can talk to, go to them and let it all out. Cry. It is okay to cry. Don't keep it in. It's not healthy. It is not healthy to keep it in. Let it out. If you want to vent, vent. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to scream, scream. If you want to yell, go right ahead. I won't stop you. I won't say don't do it. I'm just saying be in a safe zone with your family, with your friends, with people who love you, people who understand you, and people who are there for you. And let it all out. Let it all out. Do not keep it in. It's not healthy. It's not good for you. It's not good for you short term. It's not good for you in the long term either. So let it all out. And that brings me to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is distance yourself from that person. You know that your loved one, that is now somebody you cannot recognize. That person who has hurt you, that person who has broken your heart. Give that person some distance. Physical distance, emotional distance, and even tech distance in terms of don't chat, don't call, just break away completely from the person. I know sometimes it's difficult because every morning you used to pick up your phone and be like, hey boo, how are you? How are you doing? Let me tell you how I'm going to spend my day today. And you used to, run every minute by with that loved one. But then things have changed. Things are not what they used to be, and so it is time for you to break away. It is time for you to do something different. It is time for you to sever the ties. I'm sorry, but that is what is necessary. I know your heart does not want that because you are so used to calling that person, you're so used to chatting with that person, you're so used to giving the person updates and being like, let me check up on you, how are you doing, my love, and all that. But things have changed. You have to change. You have to go with the tide. The tide now says cut off all communication, and that is what you should do. So if you have to block their number, block their number. So they don't call you and you don't call them either. Block their number. And if you want to delete, okay. If you find that it's so tempting for you to call them, you may as well delete the number. You have to make sure that you cut off all communication with them so that you can start to heal, so that your heart can start to mend. Because if you keep communicating with them and the situation remains the same where they don't want you or you don't want them or something has happened and both of you cannot get back and be on the same wavelength, then you're going to keep hurting yourself. It's like going back for a second and a third and a fourth heartbreak, and you don't want that. You want to heal from this heartbreak. You want to make sure that everything that reminds you of that person is kept at a distance. You no longer have that in your point of view. You no longer have that in your peripheral, and you're working out ways to become better. You are mending your broken heart. So cease all communication. Delete the number if you have to. Block them on social media. Block them through whatever means of communication you people have had over the years, over the months. Block them, cut them off. Now, I'm not saying this from a place of bitterness. I'm not saying you should hate them. I'm not saying you should dislike them. What I am saying is, out of sight is out of mind. That's what I'm saying. If you don't see them, if you don't hear from them, you're not going to think about them. And even if you think about them, well, you find that your memories are not as vivid as they used to be. You find that you don't quite remember how they used to laugh. You don't quite remember how they used to wink. You don't quite remember their phone number. You don't quite remember how they used to talk. Things like that. So distance has a way of severing the ties. Distance has a way of making you think less of the person. Distance has a way of mending your heart. So create the distance. Let there be a distance so that you can start to heal. And that brings me to tip number 4. Tip number 4 is channel your hurt and anger into something productive. Use that energy. You see that pent-up emotion. You see that anger. You see that pain. You see that I want to revenge, that need for revenge, that trying to be petty. All that energy, channel it into something productive. Do you know that many singers have produced great hits, great albums at a time when their hearts were broken? Do you know that many love songs that you hear came as a result of pain, of heartbreak? I'm not saying you should sing. If you don't sing, it's fine. But you can channel that into something productive. You can use that and start a business. You see that energy? That energy is fuel. You see that pain, that heartbreak, it is fuel. And that fuel is something that you can use to do something productive. It's something that you can use to turn your life around for good. It's something that you can channel and make something good out of it. So I'm telling you, channel that energy. If you have to write, write. If you have to start a business, start a business. If you have to build something from scratch, build it from scratch. Use that energy. Use that pain. Use that heartbreak as fuel to build your life. To build something that you will look back and say, oh, that wasn't bad. He hurt me, she hurt me, but something good came out of it. So do something good with that pain. Do something good with that hurt. Do something good with that negative energy and transform the negative energy into something positive, into something productive, into something worthwhile. Use your pain. Make something good out of your pain. Don't let that pain waste. I'm telling you, if you spend that pain trying to hurt that person that hurt you, if you spend that pain trying to be petty, if you spend that pain trying to see what they are doing, what are they up to, do they have another girl, is there another guy in her life, nothing good will come out of it. You will just have the pain, and then the pain will keep coming back and coming back and coming back because you didn't let it heal. You didn't let yourself heal. So while you have cut off that person, channel that pain, the heartbreak, the hurt, channel it into building something useful. Channel it into doing something constructive. Channel it into doing something worthwhile. Something that you can be proud of. Something that when you look back, you will say, okay, I took my pain and I made something great out of it. So tip number 5 on how to get over a heartbreak is take some time off dating. Many people do not do this. And that is why there's a word called rebound. Rebound. That is when you quickly move from one relationship to another. That is when your heart is still broken, you haven't healed, but you quickly move on to another guy or another girl because you think that the fastest way to get over a heartbreak is to get onto a new relationship. But it doesn't work like that. I know it doesn't work because what you will do is that you will carry that negative energy into a new relationship. That could have been something beautiful. That could have been that relationship that you have been praying for. You will carry that negative and toxic attitude into this same relationship because you haven't healed, because you have not got over your ex. Instead, you're carrying on with the attitude of, I'll show him, I'll show her, I'm desirable, somebody wants me. Of course, somebody wants you. Did you think you were not desirable? But this is not the time to prove it to your ex. This is not the time for you to say, look at me now, I've got a new boo. This is not the time. If you want to date and date productively, and you want to date with an agenda of I'm building something, I want something beautiful, I want a beautiful relationship, then you have to give yourself time to heal. Do not go on a rebound. I'll say it again. Do not have a rebound relationship because you will just be hurting another person. You will just be carrying that same negative energy into a new relationship that could have blossomed into something useful. You don't want to do that to another person. I mean, somebody just hurts you. Do you want to hurt somebody else? Do you want somebody to feel that same pain that you're feeling? Because you are literally carrying that pain, that hurt, that emotion, that mismanaged emotion. You are carrying it into a new relationship that is supposed to start on a brand new slate, on a very clean slate. You are carrying your pain from one place to another, and then you will end up breaking up with this person again because you're bringing in so much negativity, so much toxicity, so much pain, and so much hurt. And so I recommend no rebounds. Take time off dating. Just heal your mind, heal your heart, heal so that when the next one comes, you are no longer spiraling, you are no longer reeling from the pain of the past relationship. Instead, you have a more positive mindset, you have a more positive outlook. You know, okay, I want this, okay, I like this person, okay, I'm not looking at this person with the eyes of my ex, I'm not comparing this person with my ex, I am not seeing my ex through this person. Instead, this is a new person. This is somebody I've not met before. This is somebody I get to know. This is somebody I get to learn. This is a fresh, new relationship. That is how you want to see it. And so I recommend no rebounds. Don't do that to yourself. And don't do that to the next person that comes your way. And the final tip that I have for you is take time out to learn the lesson that came from your heartbreak. I know so many of us feel, no, he just hurts me. Or, no, she just hurt me. He's just mean. She's just mean. In every pain, there is a lesson. In every heartbreak, there is a lesson. Through every situation, you can learn something. Why not from that heartbreak? Why not from that pain? Why not from that relationship? When you have healed, this one is something you don't rush to do. This is not something you do 6 months after. This is not something you do 1 year after if you're not in a good place. This is not something you rush to do. This step is something that you take your time to do after you have healed, after you no longer feel the anger, after you're no longer pissed off, after you're no longer hurt from that person. You now just see the person as your past history. I've let it go. This is something that you do when time has passed and you're feeling better about yourself and not so stung or hurt by that relationship anymore. Reflect. Ask yourself, what did I do wrong? Why do I feel you're saying, what did I do wrong? Me? Do something wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. Okay. Mr. Perfect, Miss Perfect, I hear you and I see you. But obviously, you may have done something wrong. It takes two to tango. Trust me, it's not only your ex that did something wrong. There was something you did that probably wasn't right for your ex, or wasn't right for the relationship, or was not what you promised when you started the relationship. Something. There's always something. There really is always something. So reflect, look back and ask yourself, what did I do wrong? I know that when we are hurt, we just have this mindset of, is this guy, is this girl, he wronged me, she wronged me, they offended me, I'm in the right, they're in the wrong. I know, but that doesn't make sense. That is not realistic. There is something you must have done wrong. And in order for you to have a better relationship, in order for you to do better in your next relationship, you need to reflect. That is why we have history classes. Look back on your history. Look back at your patterns. See what you did wrong so that you can change them, so that you can improve, so that when you go into a new relationship, you are a better, improved version of yourself. Look back and reflect. The more you reflect, the more you're able to honestly assess yourself and pinpoint what you did wrong, the better you will be when you go to the new relationship. The better you will be in a new relationship. So look back on what you did wrong. Don't be so carried away on he was the one, it is his fault, I did nothing wrong, I was perfect. You know, we're not perfect. Sorry. I have to say it. I have to say it because we have to be realistic with each other. You were not perfect. Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. And so reflect on what you did wrong. Tell yourself the truth. You don't need to tell anybody else. You just need to tell yourself, okay, this is what I did wrong. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I could have been better in this area. Okay, I need to improve on this. I need to improve on the way I talk to people. I need to improve on my communication skills. I need to improve on this or that, whatever it is. Be honest with yourself. Remember, it's about self-development. Because even relationships can help you become a better person. Even heartbreak, past relationships, reflecting on mistakes that you made in the past can improve who you become in the future. So if you want to become a better version of yourself, you have to be honest with yourself, assess yourself, point out where you made mistakes, and then improve on these areas so that you're a better version of yourself for your future boo or your future spouse. I hope this message has inspired you, and I hope that this has helped you heal from that heartbreak. Trust me, every heartbreak has a silver lining. There's something you can learn. There's something you can improve on. And I hope that your heart mends soon. I hope that you feel better and you get over the pain and the hurt. We at Inspire Central are rooting for you to give love a chance again. Give love a second chance, and we'll be here to say congratulations when everything works out as planned. Please drop your comments below and tell me how this video has helped you get over a heartbreak. Tell me how this video has helped you mend your broken heart. Also, if you enjoyed watching this video and you would like to see more of such videos, please subscribe to this channel. Simply click the subscribe button and get subscribed to this channel today. Also, do not forget to click the notification button so you'll be notified as soon as I update. Please like and share my videos. You know I enjoy bringing these videos to you, right? And I hope you enjoy watching them just as much as I enjoy bringing them to you. Don't forget to be an inspiration. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much. Inspire Central.